Like, that song took off like a motherfucker. Like, for real. I did a little video, shot it by myself. I still ain't did no remix to throw the camera. That's why I put on the Thriller album, just because people loved it. Even everywhere I go, look here, throw the camera. Damn, that's crazy. Illinois, everywhere. Start eating that shit up. So it got to a point where I'm just like, why don't I just keep dropping? Like, drop all the time. Drop songs. And that's where it shit. That's where it came from. Mike Killer. Like, I attack every single song like it's my last. Like, I feel like I gotta murder that bitch as soon as I get it. As soon as I hear the beat, when I hear the hook, I gotta murder it. No matter if it's on some soft, cool shit, I want it to be so hard that no matter who get on that same beat, it ain't gonna be comparable. Like, ain't nobody gonna be able to see it, nigga, for real. Like, you ain't gonna be able to do that shit without thinking about my verse. You ain't gonna be able to write it like that. And my bars and my word. I did that CD because, like, I did the Rise mixtape and Resurrection mixtape and C3 mixtape. And I was like, fuck all these damn mixtapes. Like, people was talking about, man, you need to record an album, man. Your mixtape's hard or whatever. Niggas gonna have to start respecting you. Da-da-da. So I like, fuck this shit. Let's go. And the first thing I thought about was like, I ain't gonna lie. And that came from the beginning. Like, I told myself, I don't give a fuck what the situation is. I'm not finna be no fake rapper. I'm not finna lie. I'm not finna talk about how many bricks I got, none of that shit. I don't feel like that's being true to yourself. It ain't self-expression. And that's something that the game lost. And I seen it happening way back then. That was, what, beginning of '08. So I was like, damn. Like, tired of hearing the same shit. Bricks, cocaine, all this shit. Like, when did that become hip-hop? Like, who says, you can't get outside of that song? When did they start putting niggas in boxes? It's like, but the public ain't used to hearing that from him. They'll never be able to say that about me. From beginning to finish, like, it's still me, no matter what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna be able to say. I ain't gonna be that type of artist saying, I don't cry. I don't feel emotions for females. I don't go through hard times. I don't struggle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been locked up. I ain't never been down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just this big gangster. You ain't finna hear that from me. I'm finna be me on my record. So at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna ever be able to go back in my background and say, this was this and that was that. You know what I'm saying? He lied about this, he lied about that. Never. You can't do it. And that to me, that's what separates me. Like, first of all, I do what I want to do. I record whatever I want to record. I don't care about what the people think. First of all, I do me in that booth. Ain't nobody in there but me. Ain't nobody gonna take the rap for what I say but me. Ain't nobody gonna really matter in the end but me when it comes to record. Me and the squad. Who else gonna matter? That's all I give a fuck about, for real. My family, me, and the squad. So. Then on top of that, like, I feel like I was always listening to older music, like, cause the rappers that I'm used to listening to, they ain't sound the same. And even the rappers that they say is lyrical, they still talking about the same concepts and they being lyrical at the same time. So I was like, damn, why don't niggas do something different? That's why I got songs like Crazy Girl. Like, somebody brought that to my attention that Tech Nine did a video about it, like it, but I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, did Crazy Girl, cause a bitch was crazy that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I did Throw the Can, because that's what I do, like, recording fights and shit, putting it on DVDs and shit, making money out of it. Did From the Mo, cause that's where I'm from. I'm not trying to sound like nobody else. I'm trying to sound like the Dean, and that's it. And that name right there, that's another thing too. That name even fell in my lap. Bomb and Dro. This is my word to y'all. Like, I was working for Bomb and Dro not working for them, but I was working with them. Like I was helping them put together their album concepts. I was helping them put together like concerts. I was shooting their videos. I was doing a lot of shit for them. Like I got them like their first show, you know, doing a show for Granddaddy South. And I was just like, damn, like I got so tired of people not wanting to work hard. That was just like, damn, why don't I do this shit myself? And I remember after doing the Gunline video, like Bob was like, oh, you cold, codeine, morphine, you cold in the motherfucker, cold. Man, can't nobody fuck with you, dog. Codeine, morphine. They kept saying this shit. Like, man, stop calling me that stupid shit. That's the first thing I said, I swear. Like, stop calling me that stupid ass shit. My name is Rae. For real. Like, I used to look at rap like this shit petty, man. Like, everybody doing the same shit. Nobody doing nothing different. So I felt like I should change it, or at least try. So then, after that, everybody started calling me that. Like, it just stuck. Like, just like Corbett. Throw the cam on Corbett. Like, that shit just stuck. So codeine was like, alright, fuck it. First it spelled Kodean. And Dro spelled that shit out for somebody. I'm like, I don't like that. So I said I was gonna switch it up and say codeine, like C-O, Cobray, the Dean, because I noticed in my lyrics I would ask questions, make niggas think, answer it for them, shit like that, like almost like I was teaching. So that's where that Dean came from, codeine, D-E-A-N, C-O-Dean. And I used to listen to C Murder a lot, so I put the dash in there, C-O-Dean. I feel like that was hot. But anyway, Dean Kong, all that shit came about later on. It was squad shit, and I feel like the ape always had a bad name, which didn't really make no sense if you think about it. Like, how many animals are really stronger than a gorilla? How many animals are smarter than a gorilla? Like, people like to call themselves a lot of things. Like, I feel like when I get in the booth, I'm an animal. Like, that's how I feel. Why not be the strongest or the smartest, but the most serious? You ever seen a gorilla smile? Like, really, have you? That shit don't happen, really. Like, just, they always serious. Always keep a straight serious look on their face. So that's where that shit came from. I feel no reason to, try to name no label, no Money Records or Guap Gang, none of that dumb shit. Like, I don't know if there's somebody called that, but like, just stupid shit like that. I was like, let's try something different. And Rise, man, I was locked up. I was reading this book called The Life of a Player, about this dude come out of every situation and all sort of shit. So he would say shit like, he was rising out of his situation. And like, dude had been paralyzed, all kind of shit. And he was just like, fuck it. He was gonna get through anything. Went through jail, went through the streets, went through a lot of bad shit. And he was teaching another kid not to go through the shit. And I was like, damn, who that sound? That's great. So that's where the Rise came from. R-I-S-E. Respect is simply earned. And that was weird that our first movie was called Respect. Like, I didn't even think about that until later. Like, respect is simply earned. Like, there's no other way of getting it. Like, people think that means it's simple to earn it. No. That just means, like, there's no way of getting it except for earning it. That's all. So, talking to y'all. For real. Just talking.